The Lord told me that there would be a pandemic that came, but the first one would prove to be little but fear, but the second one that comes would be serious. So there's a pandemic that is going to be coming. There's a storm coming. It's a terrible storm. And he called it a perfect storm. And he says, I'm going to use this term. He said, but you're going to hear it used a lot in the coming years. They're going to hear this term a lot. They're going to be, there's the perfect storm. It's a perfect storm of a blend of these economic conditions. It's a perfect storm of a blend of these climatological conditions. It's a perfect storm of these political conditions. You're going to hear this a lot, but I'm telling you, do it now. I argued for a year. And early in 2008, I said, okay, Lord, I will do this. And we put out this message called The Coming Perfect Storm. And here's what the Lord said. He said, there are 5 elements that this storm is comprised of. Those 5 elements are religion, politics, economics, war, and geophysical events. We're going to see the dollar collapse. We're going to see a new American currency. We're going to see a new global currency. We're going to see a new one world currency. We're going to see a new one world order. We're going to see a whole different economic structure set up between Mexico, Canada, and the United States. We're going to see a whole new structure set up with the European Economic Community. We're going to see a whole new thing that's going to be going. The United Nations is going to get stronger. The EU is going to get stronger. We're going to see Turkey rise seemingly out of the ashes and become an incredible force in the Middle East with darkness in the core of it. And when that happens, the sun is going to begin to rise up again. It's going to awaken, and there will be. He didn't say CME, as I just discovered what coronal mass ejection, what that type of stuff is. But he just said eruptions from the sun are going to come, and the energy from the sun is going to seep through the cracks, and the day will come when it will wipe out many of your satellites. When that happens, no cell phones, no ATMs, no bank transfers, no TV. When that happens, and the day will come. In fact, there will be airplanes in the sky that can't land, and they have to figure out how they're going to land because they have no satellite guidance system. It's all going to be visual. And there's many things happening in the world, but I'm going to be focused primarily here in the United States. Drought is going to continue to escalate in the lower half of the United States. So much so that, just as it says in Revelation chapter 6, a loaf of bread, there may be bread, but what it's going to cost you will be enormous. So much so that they will have to put guards on trucks to keep trucks from being robbed for their food. There will be places where hail falls, and it will be over a foot thick of hail. There'll be softball sizes of hail with 24 inches of rain in 24 hours. There'll be tornadoes with such force that automobiles will become airborne missiles. China's escalation is not by accident. It is planned, and it is strategic, and it has a design to be the lead power in the world. He showed me, I don't know what city, but I know it's a coastal city, and the result was from a dirty bomb. And a dirty bomb blew up in a coastal city, and it was uninhabitable. And he said there will come a time, he said, also watch for men, homosexual men, being able to carry a baby through organ transplant. So, transplanting of a uterus and the ability for a man, because of technology, the ability for a man to carry a baby